Hey there. Welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson. That's Nathan Fox. Together, we're the founders of LSATdemon.com and the Thinking LSAT podcast. Today, we have an email from Mackenzie. Hey, Ben and Nathan. I'm currently signed up to take the August LSAT in 2 weeks. Okay, that's going to have already happened when you hear this. I started studying in June with Princeton Review. Yikes. That's Mackenzie's words. I found your podcast and signed up for the Demon for a month of July. My diagnostic of 147 has increased to 157 since using the Demon, and I feel confident that I could continue to increase.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to assume that you would tell me not to apply this fall and to wait until next year. So I told my parents this. They told me that I really needed to apply this fall with my August score and see what happens, and that it would be a waste of time to wait another year. They're paying for my application fees, but I will be paying for law school. You're on the hook for the big part of this, not your parents. Interesting. Do you have any advice on how to tell them that's probably not the best course of action and that it's smarter for me to wait to apply until next fall? I've tried to tell them a few times, but I don't think they're understanding. Thanks for the Demon, Mackenzie. So one cool thing here, Mackenzie, is that you're an adult. So you don't have to tell them why you're doing what you're doing. You can just do it.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're going to apply to 30 law schools and you're going to actually pay the full application fee and LSAC report fee for all of those schools, which 30 is a lot of schools, and you can probably get application fee waivers, and you might even be able to get the report fee waivers. But if not, worst case, let's say you have to pay full price to apply to 30 law schools. That's going to be a grand total of $4,500. $4,500 is 1/10 of your first year tuition at a middle of the road priced law school.
Yeah. It's 7% at a lot of law schools.
So you're going to pay, 30 times that, at least 30 times that if you end up paying for law school. And yeah, I mean, I'll double down on Ben's advice that you just don't need to listen to your parents on this at all. And if they get pissed and they're like, well, then we're not going to pay for your application fees. So you could pay those application fees yourself next year.
And there's no reason for them to get pissed. You can say, hey, look, I understand where you guys are coming from. You think it's a waste of time and you want me to move on with my life, but I feel like this is the first step in my legal career, and I want to do the best I can so that I can have the best chances at doing well as a lawyer. And I really appreciate all you've done for me, but I'm going to wait. Thank you so much. Yeah. As you become an adult, you have to start looking at your parents as other adults. Would you defer to your neighbor telling you to stop wasting your time and apply this year? What would you think of your neighbor's advice? Your parents aren't special just because you're your parents. And I'm not saying that to be rude. That's true for anyone. They're just adults. I have kids. I'm just another adult. They should listen to me as much as they listen to other adults.
Well, eventually you're going to go a step further than that, and you're going to start thinking of your parents as if they were children.
You are. Yep.
And you're sorry, but you already know more about this process than they do. And so, by the way, my first response to Mackenzie was I emailed her back and I said, yeah, have them call me. I'd be happy to talk to your parents. My cell phone's everywhere. They can call me. Yep. I'd be happy to educate your parents about how brutally overexpensive law school is, how they give unfair amounts of scholarships to overqualified candidates, and how my mission in life is to get people not to pay for law school. And so, it is very helpful of them if they want to finance your applications, but it would be far more helpful of them to do that next cycle than this cycle. Because if you're only, high 150s, that's great, but let's get you into the high 160s.
Yeah. 157 is light years ahead of 147, but it's still light years behind someone who's in the mid 160s.
147 is an awesome diagnostic, by the way.
It is.
I mean, that's the type
You're
of,
yeah, you're the candidate who could be in the 170s, right?
yes, we see people
yeah.
go from 147 to 172 all the time.
Yep.
And so let's get you there. Let's get you all the way there and then talk about applying, because it'll be an entirely different league of law schools. The scholarship offers will be outrageous. And it's real nice that your parents want to help you, but you cannot listen to your parents trying to rush you into this.
Yep.
It's they're like, they don't know it, but their advice, it would potentially ruin your financial future. They are well-meaning, but they are extremely misguided.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks for writing in, Mackenzie, and good luck with that. Email us at daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask a question or share some hot LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.